Hi guys, I have a serious video for you guys today. I know this is not my normal day. There's going to be a little bit, how to word it, of not necessarily an interruption to my channel, but I have made a lot of videos into the future. I don't even remember how far I got. I think I'm to the end of summer, possibly. I don't honestly remember. Today is Wednesday, March 19th. You'll be seeing this on Monday, the 24th. So there's some kind of hints that you might see in the background, some difference from videos that'll be coming after. But the reason why I went so far ahead is I will be having a serious surgery. Not life-threatening, but I wouldn't even, it's partially elective surgery, but the surgery itself is not complicated. It's not life-threatening surgery. It's just one that recovery is going to take a while. And I had options for the surgery, and my husband and I discussed it, and we decided I ended up doing the most invasive one. There was one that would just take a few weeks recovery, all the way up to almost 8 weeks, up to 8 weeks recovery. And the one that I'm going to be doing is the up to 8 weeks. We weighed the pros and cons of the different versions of it, and for myself, our family, and him, we found it more beneficial, and it just made more sense to get, basically, I'm going to be doing 3 different surgeries in one. Like I said, they're not life-threatening surgeries. It's just stuff that needed to get done, and I've been putting off, and back, I saw my surgeon for the first time last year in May, and we were kind of toying with the idea then, and I just kept putting it off, and when we went to see Sum 41 in September, something happened at the concert that, I mean, it didn't ruin the fun, it just made me and my husband sit down and be like, okay, the time has come. I don't have a choice anymore. I need to go ahead and get this done and taken care of, or it's just gonna get worse. And it's going to start impacting my life. One of the surgeries is, 2 of the surgeries are serious, but the third one of them is just like a routine one that's done commonly. 2 of them, or one of them is one that's done commonly, but I'm doing the more invasive one. And because I'm doing the more invasive one, I'm able to add in that third one. And the third one is something that really needed, like, that's part of the reason, the big reason why we went with this one is it's going to fix that issue, but it's going to fix other issues that have come down the line because of it. I know some people be like, well, what's happening? People who need to know what exactly I'm doing. And I'm leaving it at that because it is a little bit more of a personal matter having stuff like this done. So, like I said, when you're watching my videos, it's going to be you're going to be watching them in the future as the videos are in the past. I was able to get, or like I said, they had told me it was going to be up to 8 weeks recovery. So when I ultimately got my surgery put on the books and everything, that was back in February, the beginning of February. So I had 2 months of videos to do, so February, March. And then I'm like, well, I need to get April and May done just in case things with recovery. I don't have to stress about making sure my channel stays up to date, and there isn't any like real lulls. I know that when we moved, that had happened, and I didn't want that to happen again. So I just started doing videos, and I got to the end of May, and then I started getting like a few are like, just to kind of give a little sneak preview. Like I said, behind me has a few little hints, but I don't know if you can necessarily see it, but I was able to get a bunch of stuff done, and I was able to get, like I said, I think up till the end of summer done. So that way, like if I get busy in the summer, I'm not stressing myself to make sure I have a video each week as well. I can kind of enjoy my summer. My thoughts are, as of now, like I said, I believe the video that I just recorded earlier will get me to the last week in August. So then it like September, October, November. And I'm kind of leaning towards, even if I start recording again, getting up to the point of the end of November. And the reason I say that is because every year I say I'm going to do Vlogmas. Every year I say I'm going to do it, and then one thing after another, I'm not able to do it daily. And I know I wouldn't be able to record like yesterday's vlog and then get everything done and then get it up tomorrow. So I'm hoping to be able to get some videos done for Vlogmas. Those that know me, and like I said, I'm already up till the end of August. September, I'm usually done Christmas shopping, so I can start working on Vlogmas at that point if I can get that far ahead, which I might, I don't know. As of this point, like I said, I believe I'm up to the end of August, so the next video would be the beginning of September. And in the last video, the last video that's recorded pre-surgery was of a haul that was like a cumulative haul of stuff that I had been waiting for, and I'm still waiting for some of the stuff, and shipping right now is just crap. One thing I ordered off of eBay, and it got stuck in Wisconsin for a week. There's another thing, or there's two other things that I got off of Facebook AG pages, and the seller decided to almost wait a week before shipping. So I've still got stuff coming in that is going to have to wait until after surgery. I'll just start making a cumulative pile. I'll start making a pile essentially, and then post-surgery do a haul, post-surgery haul of stuff that came in that I ordered before surgery. And there might even be some stuff that I order during my recovery that when I come in and do. And I don't know when I will start making the videos again. I mean, I could potentially, it depends upon how my healing process goes. And like I said, they've told me it can take up to 8 weeks. 4 weeks, I'm completely restricted. I can't lift anything, I think, over 3 or 5 pounds for the first 4 weeks total. And then they said it can take up to another 4 weeks before I start feeling human again or normal again and getting back all my energy and everything. So it is a longer recovery with it. If I start feeling better, I'm not going to push myself to worry about videos, but I might like do one here or there. Post-surgery, I might do a sit down like this during it and just kind of pop it in one of the days and not necessarily have like my doll content, because typically my doll content, for those that are new to my channel, my doll content I post every Wednesday, random times on Wednesdays. It's not a set time on Wednesdays. And I have, occasionally I'll shove in a video that is not doll content. I have some Blink 182 videos. I have like if we go to a concert videos, stuff like that. So that stuff doesn't, I have my doll videos by episode, so it goes in order, and then like if you want to watch it, it's in a certain order, and I have playlists by the 200 videos, so that's how I keep that stuff organized. So the doll videos will be on Wednesdays, and like if I might come in and update a week or two after surgery, depending upon how I feel. just to check in, let people know how things are going. But that's how the channel is going to go, at least until the end of August, beginning of September. And then I will hopefully return after that. And I'm, like I said, I'm really leaning towards trying to get at least up to November done, or through November, so that I could concentrate on getting stuff done, or at least saving stuff for Vlogmas, and then get that done and able to actually do Vlogmas this year. And then starting in January next year, kind of maybe try to do a month at a time is kind of what I'm leaning towards, so that I'll be a little bit ahead, but I won't be a whole lot ahead, so I don't have to worry about a lull in the channel. So if something comes up and I'm not able to do a video that week, it's already done. So that's kind of my thoughts. That's kind of how I feel moving forward with the channel at this point. And that's how everything's gonna go. And so I hope to see everybody on Wednesday. I really don't remember what this week's Wednesday video is gonna be. But I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye.